Give me back the picture so we can cut it. Okay, so not only these, a lot of other very strange Chinese culture remains today with us. Okay, all right, like I would just say the ancient Egyptian culture, obviously very old. We all know the pyramid. China, we have pyramid as well. We don't even, we haven't even got time to go into that, that's to explore that side yet, right? Yeah, but Egyptian, I don't know their language. I'm sure there's something else left behind for the Egyptian, for the culture. So to the Chinese, we do have a lot of stuff left behind, which is still we're using it today. That is quite strange, isn't it? Yeah. So now the top bit is a skull. It was displayed in Shandong Shandong Museum, the Museum of Shandong. You can clearly see that that was a drilled skull for operation, for open brain surgery. Okay, and the carbon-14, 5,500 years ago. So there's a lot of puzzle in our culture, right? And my supervisor, Professor Jen, he had written a book about this skull. He spent a lot of time. Next time I try to dig it out from my study room upstairs, and I can have another topic for you, okay? And then underneath, below, obviously we all know, right? Meridian, the network of a meridian. But today we still don't know where it comes from, right? The only available information, it is still being taught in China, and that's why we have to change. We have to change a lot of stuff. You cannot teach it the next generation, because what is saying that, oh, is that somebody capture a prisoner of war and stick some needle into him. I'll stick a needle right through here, right? Parkway, and I'll stick a needle right through your eye here, right? Stick a needle everywhere. Is it logical? If you stick a needle right through here, even tiny little bit deeper, I'm sure you'll be dead, because that means I'll go right through to your brain. There's a spasm in the brain, and then you'll be dead straight away. Or I stick it right at the bottom, right? Yongqun, right at the bottom of that thing, and I stuck a needle in it. Hey, how's your kidney? Do you feel anything about your kidney? So I stick one here, the lung. Hey, how's my lung doing? Or I stuck one to the prisoner. Hey, stay still. I stuck one in. So we have to have a lot of work to do, but because we don't know. Now, the American, the European science is even today is more advanced than the Chinese side. Although we're catching up slowly, but we're still about 20 years behind. But even they, right, the best machine they have is the MRI machine. You put a body in there, scan out the 3D. Brilliant. But even the Europeans, Western scientific world, you don't have a machine where anybody can stand in front of it and show you all the meridian and all the energy point. So where did the Chinese got it a few thousand years ago? I don't know. So we have a lot of homework to do, isn't it? Yeah. Isn't it talk about qi? Isn't it talk about medical now? So that's why it's very interesting, okay? And I'm sharing with you. Now, this is terrible now. You look at this. That's why I put a big cross, right? That's in my book as well. Look at that. These people, I mean, obviously, these are not qualified people. That's why I said there's so many unqualified master in China. How could you do that? It's 14 major organ, and you stick a needle like that, like all over the body, all over the head, and then stick moxibustion all over like that. You kill the guy. Why? Because it clashes. Because 14 organs have their own, cycle, isn't it? And then suddenly you're putting stimulation here, stimulation there. It will clashes. So please don't play with Qi, don't play with this knowledge. You kill people. That's why when you do put your hands out, just like, if you don't know, just like these, you put in blinking needle all over the guys. You induce the wrong natural type medicine, the Naidan, you induce the wrong medicine inside, or you induce the wrong hormone inside, and will completely screw up all the vitality of the 14 major organs. Make sense now? So it is a medical study. It's very, very important. So maximum is you put about, now when we make diagnosis, if we have one organs fail, and you have to look at through the 5-element theory, excessive or insufficient. So the other 2 organs. So all in all, maximum you have to treat is 3 organs, but you don't do the entire meridian, right? Yeah. So when I was studying with Professor Goh in the Zhengzhou TCM Research Institute, and from my uncle, Dr. Sin, okay, I was told, right, you don't use more than, each organ, you don't use more than five needles, because if it's excessive needle, obviously the energy was push it too much. Okay, you can't do that because it'd be clashing of it, and it could be fatal. So don't play with things, we don't know. Okay, yeah. Next picture. Now, obviously, because that's what happened. How on earth we know the cycle of the energy, right? Going around in 2 hours per hours, right? Inside ourselves. So some people were still saying that the Chinese is pseudoscience. We don't have any anatomy. So if we don't have anatomy, how all these things can be, be found out and written down and draw it all out? Yeah. Next picture, please. Next picture, please. Okay, now, so this is the chart. And, from the gallbladder to, so all the time, we have a cycle. That's why relating to our training, energy, these are organs, qi. Organs. Okay, now this last one now. So this is the qi. Like I said, the big topic now, it's all about it. All right, 400,000 words. What is qi? Now, I'll wrap it up with this. This is a very ancient, usually used by the Taoist priests. The 4 dots underneath, they're fire, represent fire. Right? The top bit, the character means nothing. So it triggered me. What anybody? Because obviously, if you put like a fire, you probably put a kettle over it, or you probably cooked a barbecue on it. But why is it that what anybody have any sane person would light a fire and burns nothing on top? It doesn't make sense, isn't it? Huh? They so specifically, right, put it there and nothing. Why? Black hole, because a black hole is nothing, but right inside, I'm telling you, the energy inside must be huge. So everything got crushed into it, isn't it? And then from nothing, boom, you have something. Now, I might be wrong, right? Like I said, yeah. So if other teachers say I'm wrong, I'm very, very happy, right, for people to correct me, okay? Because I'm only a research fellows, but I would like to see the homework, and I like to see where did I go wrong. Okay, so now finally, I'm still working on this. I'm still working, right? Yeah. What did I working? 8 times 8, 64. 64 times 64, 4096. So 4096, right, on top. 16.777.216. And then you 4.72505E192. Then double it again, 6870589949435.927. And then multiply. I just put XYZ. It's an NS. It's an NS equation. Why? Binary code. I'm working on it. And I'm sure at the end of the day, we found out it's a galactic map. We're not using binary code. We can use it to actually mapping out. If we can, if we're successful in this, we know what galaxy we come from. So I don't think I was live to see that. So I hope 8 researchers, all you guys out there in the future, work on this formula. And I'm sure we'll find out something really, really interesting. This is there. Okay, yeah. So it's nearly time. Good. Wow, dead on. So good. Thank you for coming, Dr. Wyke Leung. Controller, anybody? Questions?
So far, no questions, but maybe it'll have to sink in. But
Okay.